Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Butterfly Book Club. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Today we are reading The Chinese New Year Helper, written by Ying Korpenstein and illustrated by Jinny Su. Tia's family owns the biggest restaurant in Chinatown. For weeks, everyone has been busy preparing for Chinese New Year. Everyone except for Jia. "No, Jia, you are too young to be in the kitchen," says her father. "But I can help," says Jia. Father shakes his head, puts a steamed bun in her hand, and ushers her towards the dining room. Gia offers to help her mother. "No, Gia, you are too young to carry the plates," says her mother. "But I can help. I am careful," says Gia. "Go see what your auntie is up to," says mother, and Gia storms off. "No, Gia, you are too young to climb up high," says her auntie. "No, Gia, you are too young to light the lanterns," says her grandma. "No, Gia, you are too young to move big chairs," says her brother Hugh. "But I can help," says Gia. "I am strong." Frustrated and sad, Gia storms away. Soon, friends and family pour in. They bring oranges and plum blossoms for her parents, and red bags filled with lucky money for Gia. But even the red bags can't erase Gia's disappointment. Why can't she help with the celebration? Gia finds a seat. The waitstaff bring out dumplings, fish, meatballs, rice cake, and 8-treasure rice pudding. Everyone digs in, but Gia doesn't even lift her chopsticks. She gazes at the door, eagerly awaiting the lion dancers. Finally, the cymbals crash, and the drums boom. A woman runs in the room carrying a long bamboo pole with a cabbage dangling from the top. A lion leaps closely behind it. It moves swiftly in the front and then jumps about, bowing to the crowd. Excited, Gia jumps out of her chair and moves closer. The lion lowers to the ground, wiggles its head, and blinks its big eyes at Gia. Gia is about to pat the lion's head when her grandma calls out, "Step back, Gia! You are too little. You'll get hurt." Disheartened, Gia pulls her arm back, when suddenly the lion lifts her up and wraps its body around her. The next thing she knows, she is underneath the lion. The lead lion dancer ducks to the ground and whispers, "Climb onto my shoulders." Without thinking, Gia hops up and holds on tight. The lion perks its ears and sways its body to the beat of the drums. "Now catch the cabbage through the mouth," says the lead dancer. Gia reaches through the lion's open mouth. She almost grabs the cabbage a few times, but it keeps swinging away. People break into laughter. The lion circles around and then pauses. The crowd becomes quiet. Suddenly, the lion darts towards the swinging cabbage, and Gia takes a chance to snatch it, and the crowd cheers. "Now tear that cabbage into pieces and toss it out," says the lead dancer. Gia quickly rips the cabbage apart and chucks the pieces out into the crowd. "Happy New Year! Happy New Year!" the crowd shouts. At last, the music stops, and the lion dancers help Gia get back down. They lift up their costumes. The lead dancer pats Gia's shoulder and says, "Thank you, little lion dancer. Without your small hands to fit through the lion's mouth, we would have had a hard time catching that cabbage." The crowd breaks into a thunderous applause. Gia's family cheers, and the loudest is her brother. Since that day, no one has ever told Gia that she is too young to be helpful.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure that you like and subscribe. Check out our other videos at the Butterfly Book Club on youtube.com, and also click the link in our bio to check out our website that has free learning materials that go along with all of our book read-alouds. Again, please make sure you subscribe.